So Maxim number 59. The longer you're away from seducing new women, the harder it will be to seduce the one when you want. Again, you have to practice this stuff. The more you practice, the better you will be, the more ready you will be for when the time comes that a better than average girl comes across your purview. So this is twofold. This falls under like where guys get a girlfriend and they forget about all their skills. They go, oh, I finally got a girlfriend. And this is a common mindset. I got a girlfriend. I don't have to do any of this stuff anymore. They stop talking to other girls. They stop running game on the girl that they have, and they lose their skills. Well, I don't say lose. Their skills diminish or kind of like go to sleep for a while. It's kind of like if you learn a sport or you know how to ride a bike, it'll kind of go away if you don't do it on a regular basis, but you can pick it up more quickly. So don't ever think that you like the things you learn in game will still be there. They'll be dormant and they'll be kind of like running under the surface, but it takes a little bit of time and it takes focused effort to bring them back up. So the number one time that this happens is when guys get focused in on their girlfriend and they stop talking to other girls. They stop being personable. They really, you know, pick up the role of like boyfriend, or they pick up the role of husband or father, and they forget about all of their skills that they took years to develop. When needed, I mean, that's why you should tend to try to always say hi to every attractive girl you see. Be charming. There's no downside. There's of course lines you don't want to cross with family friends or, you know, with the wives of your friends or anything like that. There's always, you know, certain things that, you know, you need to be a line drawn that you don't cross. But generally, you need to keep your skills sharp as you can and game your girlfriend or wife, because that keeps your skills sharp. It's easier to transfer over should you need it. And the second thing is sometimes guys literally just they're either work or they're traveling or they're on the move. Something their mission, for lack of a better word, takes over and they forget about chasing women or women chasing them for a while. So their skills, again, diminish or they're not used. But game is like any other skill. It has to be practiced frequently to keep it fresh. And the best way to do that is to always be personable, always talk to people, always have a little bit of extroversion, even if you have to force it, because it will keep you engaged. And then it won't be as hard to restart should you need it. I mean, even like with people go, you know, I have no intent of ever breaking up with my girlfriend. She breaks up with him. Something happens. She has like a disease problem. She passed away. I mean, anything is possible that you may end up needing your skills again. And there's never a downside to being charming, even for the women in your life. It always benefits you and it benefits them. But the longer you're away from seducing new women or practicing even on a low level, the harder it will be to seduce one when you want. And again, that's where guys go, I really want to I mostly date 6s, but I want to marry an 8. And the only way they're going to be able to do that is always be very consistent with the 6s, because there's more of them. And that way, when the 8 does come along, their skills are sharp. And quite often they'll start talking to the 8, and then they don't really realize she's an 8 until they've been like engaged, because you're so used to talking to everyone. You're so used to like saying hi to every attractive girl you see. And then when you get engaged in, you know, some back and forth, you realize, you know, this is an 8 as opposed to the regular 6s that you normally see. Again, guys always want to climb up the food ladder sometimes, not always, but some. And the only way to do that is be very good at your level. And that way, when kind of like the call comes up, you're ready and your skills are sharp. And it'll really be an easy transition. That's what I found with most men, is they tend to like shift gears pretty quick. when they've got a girl that's really high value in front of them. One